My name is Emily. I was born with a condition that affects my mobility, so I rely on a wheelchair to move around. Growing up in a family of four, with my parents and my younger brother Jake, my childhood was filled with love and encouragement. My parents always reminded me that I was no different from anyone else, instilling in me the confidence to face the world. My brother Jake, although mischievous at times, was fiercely protective of me. Our bond was unbreakable, forged through years of shared experiences and unwavering support. Today, I'm the CEO of a growing tech company that specializes in creating assistive devices for people with mobility challenges. My journey hasn't been easy, but I've never let my condition define me. I've worked hard to build a career and a life that I'm proud of. Despite my busy schedule, I always make time for Jake. He's my anchor, the one person who has always believed in me, even when I doubted myself. One afternoon, as I was reviewing the company's upcoming projects with my assistant, my phone buzzed. It was Jake. "Hey Jake, what's up?" I answered, smiling. "Emily, I have some big news," he said, his voice filled with excitement. "I'm getting married." I was thrilled for him. "Jake, that's amazing. Who's the lucky person?" "Her name is Rachel. We met at work, and she's wonderful. Kind, smart, and just perfect." "I'm so happy for you, Jake. When's the wedding?" "In 4 months. I know it's short notice, but I hope you can make it." "Of course, I'll be there. Nothing could stop me from celebrating your big day." The weeks flew by as I juggled work and preparations for Jake's wedding. Though I hadn't met Rachel yet, Jake's enthusiasm made me believe she was a wonderful match for him. On the day of the wedding, I arrived at the venue early, eager to finally meet the woman who had captured my brother's heart. As I was wheeling myself toward the entrance, a woman approached me. She was stunning, dressed in a beautiful white gown, but her expression was far from welcoming. "Are you Emily?" she asked, her tone sharp. "Yes, I am. And you must be Rachel. It's so nice to finally meet you," I said, extending my hand. Rachel didn't take it. Instead, she frowned and took a step back. "I wasn't told Jake had a sister like you." Her words stung, but I tried to brush it off. "Well, here I am. I've been looking forward to this day." She crossed her arms, her gaze cold. "Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but don't you think it's inappropriate for someone like you to be here? People might get the wrong idea." I blinked, shocked. "What do you mean?" "Look, I've worked hard to build my image, and I can't have people associating me with this. It's just embarrassing. Can't you understand that?" Before I could respond, Jake appeared. "Hey, Emily, there you are," he said, smiling as he walked up to us. "Rachel, have you met my sister?" Rachel's demeanor shifted instantly. "Oh, yes, we were just chatting. Isn't she inspiring?" Jake beamed. "She's more than that. Emily's amazing. I wouldn't be where I am today without her." Rachel's smile was tight, but she said nothing more. Throughout the ceremony, I couldn't shake the unease Rachel's words had caused. Was she truly the person Jake believed her to be? Later, during the reception, I overheard Rachel speaking to one of her friends. "I just don't get why Jake dotes on her so much. It's not like she's accomplished anything remarkable." My heart sank. I didn't want to cause a scene, but I couldn't stay silent. I approached Jake and gently pulled him aside. "Jake, I need to talk to you," I said quietly. "What is it, Emily?" he asked, concern evident in his eyes. I hesitated, unsure of how to phrase my thoughts. "Are you sure about Rachel? Have you really seen who she is beneath the surface?" Jake frowned. "What are you saying?" She said some things to me earlier, hurtful things, and I just overheard her talking about me in a way that, well, it wasn't kind." Jake's expression darkened. "What did she say?" I recounted the encounter at the entrance and the conversation I had overheard. Jake's jaw tightened with each word. "Emily, I'm so sorry. I had no idea she felt that way," he said, his voice filled with regret. Before I could respond, Rachel joined us. "What's going on here?" she asked, her tone defensive. Jake turned to her, his gaze steady. "Rachel, Did you really say those things to my sister? Rachel hesitated, then scoffed. Jake, come on. Are you seriously going to believe her over me? Emily has never lied to me. If she says you said those things, I believe her. Jake replied firmly. Rachel's facade cracked. Fine, I said it. But can you blame me? She's different. People talk, Jake. Do you really want that kind of attention? Jake's face hardened. The only attention I care about is from the people who matter. And if you can't respect my sister, then I can't respect you. Rachel's eyes widened. Jake, you can't be serious. We're getting married. Not anymore, he said, his voice cold. I won't marry someone who disrespects my family. Rachel's face turned red with anger and humiliation. You'll regret this, Jake, she spat before storming off. The room was silent, all eyes on us. Jake turned to me, his expression softening. Emily, I'm sorry you had to go through that. You deserve better. I smiled through the tears that threatened to fall. Thank you, Jake. You're the best brother anyone could ask for. As the night wore on, the atmosphere shifted. What had started as a day of celebration had turned into a moment of reflection. Jake's decision to stand by me reaffirmed the strength of our bond. And though the future was uncertain, I knew we would face it together, as we always had. The weeks following the wedding brought unexpected changes. Jake and I spent more time together, revisiting old memories and discussing our plans for the future. One evening, as we sat in my living room, Jake spoke up. Emily, I've been thinking. Maybe I've been too focused on finding someone to settle down with and haven't taken enough time to understand what truly matters. What do you mean? I asked, curious. I mean, people like Rachel come and go, but the bond we share as siblings is unshakable. I want to focus on that for a while. His words warmed my heart. Jake, you're the best, but don't give up on finding the right person. When the time is right, she'll come into your life. He nodded, a small smile playing on his lips. You're right, as always. Life continued, and so did the challenges. One day, I received a call from a potential investor interested in expanding my company's reach globally. The meeting was crucial, and I invited Jake to join me as a sounding board. His insight and support proved invaluable, and the investor was thoroughly impressed. After the meeting, Jake turned to me. Emily, I'm so proud of you. You've achieved so much despite everything. Thanks, Jake, but I couldn't have done it without you. You've always been my biggest cheerleader. Our bond continued to grow stronger, and though the pain of Rachel's betrayal lingered, it was outweighed by the love and support we shared. Together, we faced every obstacle, knowing that as long as we had each other, we could overcome anything.